Saturday, taking a quick walk. Haven't eaten really anything yet, but you know, just felt like taking a walk and talking because the weather is phenomenal today. About bit my tongue. Let me share a little bit what's going on with me. So yesterday was my last day on the job. It was the end of my 2 weeks. I fulfilled that notice because I am a person that, I stand on business. I'm going to do things the right way every time. I'm gonna try to, at least. So I got to say my last words to my team yesterday, as now I'm getting ready to start a new journey being an investment advisor. So I'll be studying to acquire those licenses and the state insurance exam to be a full-time investment advisor. And it's something I'm gonna be so comfortable with because I've already been doing that for so long, essentially just analyzing markets, news, macro, TA, and I would like to give all the thanks and praises to that type of preparation that made me very comfortable. I think comfortable to go this route to Bitcoin, honestly. And I can't owe it to crypto in general, to Bitcoin. Well, crypto maybe. And crypto taught me through some of the scams that I've been, I guess you could say, afflicted by, unknowingly, unwittingly, most cases, or a lot of cases, actually, all of them maybe. Understanding tokenomics, understanding market manipulation through Bitcoin, understanding use case, understanding macroeconomics, understanding how fiat currency works, and all that stuff. And then I got into trading. So I think that my time and my losses in the market has really helped me to kind of move forward, and it seems like it's going to be a seamless transition. Now, taking the test for these licenses, on the other hand, I'm hearing it's hard, but we'll see how it goes because I'll lock in. But anyway, so I feel very light, and I'm very excited. I feel like I'm turning to a new chapter currently. But on the flip side, I'm still heavily focused on the market, specifically Bitcoin, because it's the leader. And I noticed today Bitcoin's market dominance is doing well again, but the entire market has actually pulled back significantly with these new U.S. economic, indicators that are showing that we're having a slowdown and likely in a recession right now, as the jobs numbers have came in below expectation, which makes sense. I mean, interest rates have been held. Debt, I'm talking about car payments, repossessions are up. These house payments, a lot of people got into the market within the last couple of years, and the rates have been held up. Credit card debt rates are up. Companies have been laying off, and they continue to. So it makes sense. Of course, we know that unemployment is not going to be sufficient to cover the cost of living. I think any government fixed income isn't really, unless you're maybe supplementing it with a pension, but it's not going to be sufficient. And so you're going to have a consumer pullback because of it. Money's going to get tighter. The cost to raise your children, or children here, is becoming much more expensive. The average retailer, in my opinion, is finished when it comes to trying to get into the cryptocurrency and Bitcoin to acquire that at this point. And a lot of it is to their own doing, as the Dunning-Kruger, the propaganda on the greater media that all the way up to this point that's been telling people to be afraid of it because you can get scammed and lose your money. And a lot of it is that they felt like they're above it. It's they don't have to study it. It's not of any importance to them. But I think in the next 8 to 10 months, that'll be revealed to be otherwise. So And we're starting to see that rapidly as it's getting more credibility. I saw on Twitter that Donald Trump mentioned that he was making his case for Bitcoin and crypto, proposing that it could be used to offset the U.S. national debt of $34 trillion on, I think it was CNBC. And he was making his case on his platform because he's still campaigning. He's still campaigning. He's still trying to get votes. And this is an echo from Cynthia Lummis, who's a U.S. senator who spoke at the 2024 Bitcoin conference. And she came out with the bill that they're getting ready to set or pass through Congress about buying 1 million Bitcoin in a 5-year span, using it as a strategic reserve asset to use at some point down the road, a portion of it, I guess after all the appreciation sets in from these expected cycles, using that in order to offset the U.S. national debt of $34 trillion. So he's echoed that now out of his mouth. He's parroting that, and you have to pay attention when you hear this stuff. And you have to realize when opportunities in your face, because if you're not getting anything out of politics, which most people aren't, all you're seeing is that your taxes are going up and money's being spent and allocated where you didn't vote for it to be. In some cases, decisions are being made by people who are not elected officials. As far as, with, national health emergencies, people who aren't elected officials telling you what to do with your body, telling you, they're doing whatever they want with your tax dollars, and may not be doing anything to help you personally. Then you have to recognize the opportunities to play 3D chess and see where the opportunities lie. And in a nascent market like Bitcoin, to get in the market so you are a benefactor of these policies and these beneficial legislations that's going to come into place, you can get that monetary, you can get that economic sovereignty that you need, that will replace the political sovereignty that you need. But you're not going to get, probably, right? So if you follow me, you follow me. If you get it, you get it. If you know, you know. But anyway, this is my pre-meal walk because I'm getting ready to enjoy a nice porterhouse that I got from the farmer's market this morning. And I'm just wanting to get that digestive system ready. I had a nice little espresso I made at home. I recommend making coffee at home. I think I saw a special yesterday about Starbucks having challenges during these times, and of course they will. I mean, jobs. I think there's been the jobs are not doing good. People are not going to spend $10 for that coffee like they did every morning, and they're going to try to make it at home, or they're going to try to go to their local coffee shop. So I made me one, and I'm enjoying that little kefir in there, and now I'm taking a walk and getting some sun first. But yes, guys, so that's my spiel for today. Market pulled back very nice. Economic news isn't coming out so good. U.S. could likely be in a recession right now. I think it is, of course. If you don't have assets, you may want to look at getting your hands on some. Probably the one that is on these U.S. presidential nominees platform, and that's being talked about. I mean, that makes sense to me. All right, anyways, if you need to learn more about Bitcoin, if you're new to it, or if you have friends or family you want to get hip to it, check out my book down below, man. Links in the description. It's available on Amazon. There's an ebook version and there's a hard copy version, or a paperback. So you can check the link down below for that. Also, you want to check the link down below for a good cryptocurrency wallet. And that wallet is called the Trezor. That Trezor wallet is, I think, is a good recommendation if you want an extra wallet or if you need a good cold storage wallet. There's one called Cold Card Wallet as well. It's in CoinKite.com. Link down below as well. Bitcoin only. All of these wallets are open sourced, which I think is probably the better deal than like a Ledger or something, in my opinion. Do your research on that if you want to look behind what I'm saying. And lastly, if you need non-KYC Bitcoin, if you still don't really trust the government, regardless of who gets elected, where you are, and you want to get some non-KYC on, somewhat, not easily tracked to you, check out HODL.com, peer-to-peer exchange. All you need is the email and a password. I got the link down below as well. So anyways, I appreciate y'all time. I'm well above 10 minutes, and I will catch y'all on the flip side. Peace.